just sky. It's been gloomy lately. Weather doesn't affect me. Only summer. I hate summer. People have an excuse to be outside. Today ain't so bad. Blue above. Like the ocean. Like my eyes. Like my whole state of being. It reminds me of vodka. Not that I drink anymore, I should say it used to taste like vodka.
Why you got so much blue in you? Doesn't make any sense.
Chief used to say. And so did his wife, the red-haired cinnamon lady. He figured since I was born blue, she who was red should name me. The fried bread ain't so good. Like a cardboard box the homeless guys are sleeping in. Nevertheless, it's quiet. Just the random euphoria walking around with a 40 in the left hand and a GPC menthol cigarette in the right. It cools the lungs in the cold. Hey, look at that kid peeing in the toilet in front of Standing Bear's trailer. Hey, that don't. Never mind. Number one anyway, so it's all good. I went to see Crazy Horse today. I wasn't crazy over it. Just like many people here, incomplete, but never stopping. Or have they? Being on the mainland is a bitch. You gotta talk to people. You have to find a way to live. Back home, I could just disappear and survive off the land, whether it's hunting a moose or fishing in Montanusa. I guess I can always hunt buffaloes in the hills. Or sell crack. But some of the authorities might get really pissed off at and place me in jail. Well, that'll solve some of my problems. Free food and lodging. The only thing is that girls in jail will wanna and will fuck me. You see, if I go to prison, they have what I have. And they'll do whatever it takes to get my food.
There's an indoor rock climbing wall at the YMCA. And since it's a pretty far drive to climb a mountain or even a hill, besides the fact it's the dead of winter in Milwaukee, it's best that you do it indoors. It's therapeutic to listen to everyone, the waits and grunts, everyone listening to their MP3s and CD players. He, on the other hand, likes to listen to the music of what is. And since he can't go any higher up than 40 feet in the air, or else he'll hit the ceiling, he just climbs back down and does it all over again. 5 times to be exact. As he was preparing to climb, a girl entered the empty studio next door wearing bells on her feet, which was odd. Odd for walking barefoot at the gym, and odd for wearing bells on her feet. As he was halfway up the wall, he noticed that she had started dancing, and he knew exactly what it was based on the kind of music she was playing, because in Arizona, he had dated a girl who was studying Bharatanatyam. And this is exactly what she was doing in the empty studio next door after the cardio salsa class let out. No wonder she has bells on her feet, he muttered under his breath as he reached into his pocket and put more talk on. Whenever he thought about women, his hands would perspire profusely. Instead of gawking at the girl, he used the music and took to his climb as he went up and down the wall of artificial rock. Eastern music, waits, grunts, and Britney Spears on the speakers of the Y. Light bulb. Worth climb. She would make a good candidate for South Division High School's International Day. Slip. Don't think. Don't fall. Grab onto a rock. He finished his 5th round, completely focused on his climb, and jumped off the wall 5 feet above the ground. He rushed to enter the studio. She was also preparing to leave.
Sophia.
she said as he shook her hand, wet with talk, dripping like milk. She didn't flinch, but smiled.
You're crazy, I whispered, my arms wrapped around his chest in bed. The pot calling the kettle black, he replied. I just hide it better, I thought to myself, making sure he didn't hear what I thought. He twitched instead. Throughout the night we lie in bed, entangled like branches dancing in Bellingham. For some reason, when we were together, everything slowed down. Maybe because my touch on his bare skin made him twitch. Electric shock, he giggled. Then the body subsided. The fact that he was leaning over the other side, where the leaves fell in color, was a constant reminder for me to soften my smile. This way, I could hold every moment with him and not look forward into the future. Because there were days when the future seemed so glum, so dark and gray like the day's weather forecast. When we were together, everything was present. Now, there was no other way but being inside the moment. I learned this concept from all the self-help training I had mastered. I knew Earth, Kabbalah, Landmark, Wayne Dyer, the secret every 12-step program imaginable. And more I refused to remember. It all came down to this. Presence. Forget what happens when he walks out that door and the trail of musk and bubblegum goes with him. I should go, he says. Not to fret. I'm going to propose 5 more minutes 3 more times, which means an additional 900 seconds.
If you asked me today if I existed, my answer would be there will always be benches where I can sit or sleep or stand and jump. Where the silence of my heart will swim across the ocean of my mind. Unrelenting as the Puget Sound, rain coming from the ground and the mist off my pores. Crying seems to engage my joy and laughter, my grief. There will always be benches. If you place your ears on them, they will tell you how many miles many have run, slept, ate, hearts broken. But I will look out today and see forever.